What's up, guys? This is Soul bringing you another Project 365. Today's episode, we're going to be doing some brownie making. As you can see there, I'm melting some chocolate as we speak. So I'm kind of keeping quiet right now because my daughter's sleeping and I don't want to wake her up because, my wife finally got her to go down for her nap and I wanted to make sure everything was set. So I'm going to briefly go over verbally what I gotta do, so I hope you enjoy. So for this, the first thing you need to do is melt down a cup of chocolate. I prefer to use chocolate chips and then use a measuring cup to do 1 cup. Now the method I'm doing here is a double boiler, which is basically you take a metal pan or metal bowl and you put it on top of a pot of water that's boiling. This allows you to melt the chocolate without burning it as though a microwave. So you can see here that it is starting to get really soft, and eventually you want it to get the consistency of, like I said, a liquid type consistency. Okay, and now the next step is also set aside another cup of chocolate, or you can do a combination of candies, whatever you want to do for filling, because basically this is what we're going to blend with the full mixture to get our final product. In this bowl here, I have a mixture of 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of oil, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of water. So this comprises of our wet ingredients aside from the melted chocolate. And in this bowl, we have 3/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Basically our dry ingredients that allow our brownies to have a consistency. So for those of you who don't know, there are 2 types of brownies. You have a cakey brownie and a fudgy brownie. I actually been a big fan of the fudgy brownie, and as you can see here, the chocolate is actually starting to melt better. So once the chocolate fully melts, we'll go to the next step. Now that we have melted chocolate mixed with our dry ingredients that are now gone, and the wet ingredients, let's get started. Oh yeah, now we're getting the color we need. Very nice. And we do this blending for about 3 minutes. Do make sure that you scrape off any dry ingredients that might have straggled along. Pretty easy stuff. As you can see, there's some little bit of leftovers. Just get it all there, and all that chocolatey goodness just drip all over the place. But we're gonna take care of that now. Very nice. And then once you do this, you take your, I'm not going to bore you details, but once I finish blending this, I'll show you next step. The best part, taking that candy and that extra stuff and popping it right in. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. If you are a fan of peanut butter and brownies, you are going to love this, and just make sure it blends in well. I already tasted the batter. It is good. And I'm obviously going to lick the bowl afterwards, which will probably give me the worst stomachache in existence. So, alright, we got that set up. Now, next step we're going to do is take that batter and put it into this. So normally you want to use an 8x8 pan, or like a 8x8 pan. But I don't have that, so I actually have my trusty 9-inch diameter cheesecake pan, or the springform pan. These are actually really useful for things like that because you can take off the bottom and pull out stuff. But in this case, I lined it with some tin foil, greased it up nicely so stuff will not stick, and I will be pouring the batter. So I'll be right back. And as you can see here, we got our beautiful brownie batter put together. Now, next step is have your oven put on at 325. So I can't wait, like I said. Oh, I can't. All up in there. That's so delicious.
Sorry, that was really disrespectful of me. So, put them in there for about 35 minutes, checking consistently. And once it's done, we will show the final result. And now these brownies have been pulled out the oven. I gotta let them cool, and I will show the final result once cooled and cut. It just smells so good. Look at that. Oh, you can see the chips. Look how fudgy it looks in the center. Came out perfect. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat this up because it was very delicious when I had the bites. So, if you like it, please subscribe. Peace.